Brought to you by Penguin. Our Game by John le Carré. Read by Michael Jaston.
He who thinks of the consequences cannot be brave. English proverb. Who gathers knowledge gathers pain. Ecclesiastes. If I were living in the Caucasus, I would be writing fairy tales there. Chekhov, 1888. Chapter 1. Larry went officially missing from the world on the second Monday of October at 10 minutes past 11, when he failed to deliver his opening lecture of the new academic year. I am able to set the scene exactly, because it was not so very long ago, in the same dreary Bath weather, that I had dragged Larry down to see the wretched place for the first time. To this day, I have the most accusing memory of the brutalist Slav barracks, closing in on him like the walls of his new confinement, and of Larry's ever-youthful back, walking reproachfully away from me down the concrete canyon, like a man going to his nemesis. If I had had a son, I thought, as I stared after him, this was how it would feel to be dumping him at his first boarding school. "Hey, Timbo," he whispers over his shoulder, the way Larry can speak to you from miles away. "Yes, Larry." "This is it, is it?" "This is what?" "The future. Where it all ends. Leftover life." "It's a new beginning," I say, loyally. But loyal to whom? To him? To me? To the office? "We have to scale down," I say. Both of us do. The day of his disappearance was by all accounts equally depressing. A cloying mist envelops the hideous grey university campus and breathes a sticky pall over the alloy-framed windows of Larry's grimy lecture room. 20 students sit at desks facing the empty lectern, which is of a particularly violent yellow pitch pine, very scratched. The subject of his lecture has been chalked on the blackboard by a mysterious hand, probably a doting pupil's. Karl Marx in the supermarket. Revolution and modern materialism. There is a bit of laughter. Students are the same everywhere. On the first day of term they will laugh at anything. But gradually they fall quiet and content themselves with smirking at each other, peering at the door and listening for Larry's footsteps, until, having allowed him the full 10 minutes' grace, they self-consciously put away their pens and notebooks and clank along the rocking concrete to the canteen. Over coffee, the freshers are duly appalled by this first experience of Larry's unpredictability. "This never happened to us at school. How will we catch up? Will we be given notes? Oh, God!" But the hardened ones, Larry's fans, only laugh. "That's Larry for you," they explain happily. "Next time round he'll bat on for 3 hours, and you'll be so hooked you'll forget lunch." They speculate about what might have kept him. A bumper hangover, or an outrageous love affair of which they ascribe any number to him. For in his mid-40s, Larry is still a lover, just to look at. He has the lost boy appeal of a poet who never grew up. The university authorities took an equally relaxed view of Larry's reluctance to appear. Common room colleagues, not all from the friendliest of motives, had reported the offence within the hour. Nonetheless, the administrators waited for another Monday and another no-show before mustering the energy to telephone his landlady, and, on receiving no satisfaction from her, the Bath police. It was a further 6 days before the police called on me. A Sunday, if you can believe it, 10 o'clock at night. I had spent a wearisome afternoon escorting a coachload of our village elderlies on a trip to Longleat, and a frustrating evening in the winery wrestling with a German grape press, which my late Uncle Bob had christened the Sulky Hun. Nevertheless, when I heard their ring, my heart leapt, while I pretended to myself that it was Larry hovering on my doorstep, with his accusing brown eyes and dependent smile. "Come on, Timbo, fix us a bloody big scotch, and who gives a damn about women anyway?" 2 men. It was pelting rain, so they had huddled themselves into the porch while they waited for me to open up. Plain clothes of the deliberately recognized.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?